One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rousseau. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Throwing right. He makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the... lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Facing a third down and short from the 26. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, the head coach has a big decision.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's Chester. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Man down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. Wide open spaces. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this 1st half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And that is no good. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fakes the grab on the left.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball. And then
he's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, he dropped it. He wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Rousseau. And he's wrestled to the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the catch. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They're looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep. His fingers. Give to the single back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's straight. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Hit as he throws up. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point in the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, the running back, looking for room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Gamecocks will move the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rousseau.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Drake. All out of space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Rousseau. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. With the catch, it's Rousseau. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Clements. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's straight. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Rousseau. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on... They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running to the left. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself on the draw. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can... on top in this barn burner. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. The offense changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by just 2 over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. We got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Caught over the middle, it's Breeze. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They boot it away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The most important thing is they were able to get the first down. I don't care how you get it, how many yards you get it by, so you're staying on the field, but you know the sense of urgency now has gone up even a little bit more because you've got to score.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He made the catch past the marker, but he was also past the sidelines. Incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holtz, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. On the run, it's Clements. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown Gamecocks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is signal. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's straight. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball's of the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He might want another play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Right on the money. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some...
He's loose. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Rousseau. Still running at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, South Carolina! They take the lead with the 6.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Clements. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch, it's Rousseau. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Catch in the middle, it's Rousseau. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this. It's a seam wide open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. if they can pay off this third and goal opportunity. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
So with the lead at 4, they're going to go for 2 to make sure they don't lose it on a late touchdown. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Everett. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle, and he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Last chance coming up. He's got it on the move. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield. It's Breeze. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Rousseau. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gamecocks have a lot of options on second and inches. Gonna run it. It's Clements. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
He's going up top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He's got him. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Touch pass on the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's straight. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newton. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Gets the back moving. Off play action on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Breeze. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll run the sneak for it. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the one. They stop him short of the mark.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And the Dogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Working that left side now. They stop it. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Clements.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Bulldog! Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's straight. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Newton. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Well, looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. How valuable is a tight end in the red area, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Now on second and goal. Marching ahead. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Out on fourth and goal. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Handoff to the lone back. And they get him in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Slithers into space.
The return is brought down at the 33. And the South Carolina...
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll take another shot here. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.